And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Ye unit, Jim Brown, 10 stoppage of Spence because of cuts. Ben Sifuni, Lions in the camp. Spence finished before seventh round and sent back to the clinic. What is this? What is this? Is this wishful thinking? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm just getting off work, just pulling in. I'm debating if I want to see the fight or not. Well, I don't know. I need to pull out my devices or whatever because I don't want it to be too far away or too far in. Men's Law Entertainment. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. I'm just coming on here because I told you guys that I would. And regardless of what, I had to work late as shit tonight. Best Bullies Scotland. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. I'm debating seeing it. Anybody watching the fight? What is the difference between TKO and KO? Men's Law Entertainment. TKO is technically you get knocked out. That means somebody either had to stop it or you got somebody stopped the fight without you actually being knocked out. You know, KO is when you just get knocked the fuck out. That's KO. Or you don't beat the count. Okay, that's the difference. So if you don't beat the count, it's not a TKO, it's a KO. Okay, that's a KO. Yeah, a technical knockout is when you either get knocked down too many times because a lot of places have rules, you know, like a 3 knockdown rule. Some do, some don't. Antonio Matthews, man, everything's good now. I'm off. I'm off one fucking day. And we got to work 10 long days before we wrap for Christmas. So I can't wait to the night of the 18th. I cannot wait. I'm so ready. Rana Do. Ko Do. Counterpunch to you. Well, Merle Dixon. What up, Kurt? Brother did unhear what they said about you. Well, did my brother up hard? What? No, I didn't hear. The fuck is that? Hey, boss, are you live? Yeah, I'm live. Live now. Salam, Kurt from West London. Ray Khan, salam to you. Knockout equals sparked to stop you on your feet. What's your prediction for Spence Garcia? Should be one hell of a fight. Should be one hell of a fight, man. One hell of a fight. I think that boy Rob was good, Kurt. Enjoy the content, my brother. Appreciate you, man. John Hannon, what do you do for work? I'm my only new fan. Sorry, if you've said it before. Thanks. No. Stunt performer, actor, transportation. Boxing God 7. Counterpunch, peace, brother. Counterpunch to you, Boxing God 7. Just kidding. You have the LDBC running, boss man. Is a stunt man. Yeah. Well, the LDBC, they are who they are at the end of the day. Very underrated acting. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Merle Dixon. Me and my kids say, what's up? Eric Gates, counterpunch to you. I don't know who won yet. I don't know. Yo, salute from Devon, UK. Casa Calling, counterpunch to you from the UK. Is that Devon or Devon? But no, I think it's going to be a good fight though. Danny Garcia, 2 losses, very, close fights, split decision losses. Now he's going up against the new quote unquote best guy in the welterweight division. Oh, it's one fight before the main. Okay, cool. Has that fight started, Jim Brown? Because I might just get the shit and say, what up? Fuck it. Let's do it. Why not? Hopefully no relationship to build. Legend of Doom. Kurt, I saw you reel when you were boarding the plane. I saw our reel when you were boarding the plane in your reel about the afterlife. Incas like, no, please say you've been counterpunched. Oh, your boxing channel, the best is American. The rest talk crap about Wilder got cheated and yeah, that's some shit. Just be, just be honest with yourself, man. That shit's crazy. Yeah, Showbiz, a real good channel. Who are you smashing in your car? I'm not smashing anything. I'm smashing these beers. That's it. Do you think the car accident has any effect on Spence first fight back? And seems like Garcia is decent fight considering the circumstances. Really, like Danny Garcia should feel pretty disrespected because he's saying, like Errol Spence is saying that, hey, I beat you at 70% and 80%. I beat you at any of them percents. I can beat you anyway. Heyman is done with Wilder. We'll see. We'll see what's what. Merle Dixon, appreciate you. Counterpunch. J Lo, counterpunch to you, brother. I am here. Your your king is here. What it do, Big Kurt? Getting faded? Nah, I'm just having a drink, man. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm really tired. So I'm pulling for Garcia. If Garcia can hurt him, I think he can get him out of there. Because Errol Spence ain't the type of dude that really, he could get out of the way. But his whole thing is like, he won't beat anyone like Crawford. You know how Crawford, Errol Spence will go? Just like Floyd Mayweather and Diego Corrales went back in the day. Henry Gomez, counterpunch to you, brother. What time is the fight on? It's supposed to be a main event before that. Hafsa Hafi, hello Kurt. Hope you are well. I'm very well. I'm waiting for the inbox. I still have that preposition. Benatti, I've got Danny Garcia. Cool. Andre Rodriguez, what's up? Boxing Masters, counterpunch to you. I got Spence tonight, but counterpunch to you, brother. Jordan Benson, counterpunch to you. Too much time. Spence will win, I think. I mean, we'll see how damaged. We'll see how good he is. We'll see how good he is. Ricky Torre, yeah. Nah. Presidente's nothing like Heineken. Same color bottle. Don't taste shit like Heineken is this like a tangy taste to me. I hate Heinekens. I hate them. I used to be a good friend of mine up in Trenton, a guy named Bub. Bub used to always complain about his turds after he drank Heineken. It was a fucking thing. He was Puerto Rican, but he sounded Italian. And he was like, hey, bro, let me tell you something, bro. This shit'll have you shit green. Yeah, bro. It'll have you shit green. I'm like, what? Heineken have you shit green, bro. Oh, you got Danny by cut stoppage. Okay. El Loco Nostrello. Diaz. J. El Loco Nostrello. Oh, man. You guys are a trip. The winner should face Crawford. Yeah, but that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. And then I just done a video. Just done a video, fresh video on why. It's actually breaking news. I need to get that shit out. What about Modelo? Modelo's good. I like Modelo. I'd actually drink that. Like, I like it on draft. Modelo. Ramirez KO was a blast. The counter punch, beautiful. They don't drink and drive. Someone will grass you. No, I'm not driving now. I'm to where I'm supposed to be. ¿Qué pasa, Kurt? I told you to treat your women well, so don't have to sleep in your truck. I know, right? I'm in the doghouse. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I think Spence is fighting Garcia this soon is too early after such an accident. Hafsa Hafi. Look, we'll find out. TIA. Burley Dixon, salute to Kurt. Sala almuerzos y hermanas. Okay. Hablar español está bien. Bueno, bueno. Bro, you talking like Crawford is as flawless as Floyd. No, he's not. But guess what, though? Hollow Fist 90. Floyd wasn't as flawless then either, though. Floyd was getting caught. Floyd got hit. You know what I mean? He got hit, too. So, no, I don't think Floyd is flawless. Floyd became more defensive as he became money. He focused on not getting hit. You saying Trenton, New Jersey? Yeah, I'm saying Trenton, New Jersey. Salute. Yes, salute to all the Kurt Pro Familia aquí. Physically, the two fighters look equal. It should be a pretty good fight. Do you like Bohemian? I don't think I've ever had Bohemian. If I did, I don't remember it. Yeah, it does, Henry. It really does. It's funny, Deontay says the nail cut in his ears from a glove. That is crazy. Lopez is dominating Santana in this one. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm going to go in here in a little bit. Leave Kurt alone. He is leaving gypsies. He is living. I'm the Gypsy King. Corona, 6 letters. C, third letter in the alphabet. O is the 15th, and R is the 18th. O is the 15th. N is the 14th. A is the first. Add them up comes to, get the fuck out of here. J-Lo. Charlo stole Elton John sunglasses. Again. Oh, God. Not yet. Fundura fight before the main event. Oh, okay. Fundura. Who the hell is that? My father wants to know what happened to the African American heavyweight. They all became football players, Hafsa. Tell your father that. That answers the question. They became football players. Most of the athletes that had the athletic build, the ability, the speed, the dedication, they became football players. Crafty Boxing. Hello. Oh, you're welcome. Do you ever see Tank Davis fighting on DAZN? Never. He will never fight on DAZN. Tank Davis is a slave. He is. He's a slave. He's a slave of Al Heyman. And Al Heyman, Al Heyman, Mayweather, those guys, he will stay loyal to them. The minute he stops, his ass is done. There. HDZ fam. What's good? Everything's good. All right, let's talk about boxing. Enough with the drinks. And yes, Tank is very much in a scene. In the sense of slave. He is. He is. He is. He's a good fighter. He'll never fight people he wants. What happened to the brother when he decided to start talking shit subliminally? He couldn't even tell who he was talking about. That tells you already, if you want to talk some shit, and look, and Javante Tank Davis talks shit, people. He talks a lot of shit on Twitter. But when you start talking in codes and shit, you know you can't talk about who you want to talk about. Imagine that. You talk shit about everybody else, but you cannot talk about the people you want to talk about. You just talk in codes and say shit about people, you know? Like Floyd and them cats, they're not stupid. And for that, they made him fight one time that year. They Gary Russell Jr. Tank Davis. That's what they did. While the allegations against Fury, because Fury won. Fury won against the wrong person at the wrong time. He beat an African-American fighter that became somewhat leader of for African-American struggle in February on African-American month. That's what happened. They couldn't have that. Then Fury comes over here, beats the piss out of him, you know? That, like, you have to save face. You have to have some type of damage control. That's why the shit was created. That's it. I'm not going to dwell too much on that. That's the truth, though. Josecito Lopez is dominating this fight, hands down. Josecito Lopez is still fighting Henry. Wow. You know? Wow. Wow. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, that has a lot to do with it. Catch you later. I'm away to count sheep. Go into Mickey Mouse land. Hey, man, have a good night, Philip. Fighting at 36 in the welterweights is a sign of iron balls, not very common, or a sign of being broke as fuck. He needs to make that money. Something he needs to pay for. More like your videos, Kurt. Honest analysis. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, you bro. You think Lopez could beat Tank Davis? And also, do you think Garcia got a chance tonight? He has a chance. He has a puncher's chance if the chance matters. If the chance matters, he does. You know. Can Lopez beat Davis? That would be a fight that we need to see. But will it happen? No. That shit ain't gonna happen. Bob Arum, unless Bob Arum dies, God forbids. But if something happens to Bob Arum, and then those fighters are going to have to go to some other place, or unless someone else takes over Top Rank. So, but who the hell would really take over Top Rank besides Bob? Why is Fundura doing unknown African? I don't know. I don't know who that is. I wonder if we will ever go back to the infamous Murder Row era, the golden age of black boxing elites, the dominant in entire weight division, aka Charlie Burley. Probably not, because as long as you have, it's in America. Understand, in America, boxing is not a top sport. It is not. You know what I mean? It's not that. Football is. If you're a tall, lanky fellow, you better learn how to fucking play basketball, and you're extremely tall. If you're stocky, have speed, okay, you can do a variety of things on a football team. You know, if you're a good runner, you could be a running back, a fullback. You know, you can be a tight end, you could be a wide receiver. You know, whereas defense, you could be all types of shit. Being, linebacker, safety, free safety, and especially if you had speed, special teams, like those, a lot of people talk about boxing and football and the dangers of football, but, that's what happens. I enjoy it when you get blunt. Appreciate it, man. Think it's too much for Lopez. He may be, but I don't know. I don't think he is. Because, see, understand something. You got a guy, a tall, skinny guy like that shouldn't have been in there with Tank. But Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz was fucking beating. He was beating Tank Davis. Don't fucking forget that. He was beating the guy. So if he was beating the guy, what does that tell you? You think somebody like Teofimo Lopez can't outpoint? Why can't Teofimo Lopez beat Javante Tank Davis? Because Javante Tank Davis got power? The fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? It's like this. You think if if Teofimo Lopez can outpoint Lomachenko, you think he can't outpoint fucking Tank Davis? Think about what I'm saying, man. You got to think about shit. You know, and look, and what I notice about Tank Davis, he looks for certain shots. He was looking for the same shot the whole time. He better be looking for 3 or 4 of them against Teofimo. But I've seen them spar, and he did the same shit. And he does the same shit. Well, here's the thing, Hafsa. He wasn't going to fight Joshua. It wasn't meant for him to fight Joshua. Al Heyman didn't want him to fight Joshua, just like Al Heyman did not want Errol Spence to fight Terrence Crawford. They are not the kind of guys that he can control. When I say he, I'm talking about Al Heyman. If Al Heyman cannot control you, he doesn't want to fuck with you. That's the truth of the whole matter. That, like Terrence Crawford, I mean, think about it. Nobody's talking shit about Terrence Crawford. What is his downfall? He's with ESPN. But the underlying issue is Terrence Crawford is a guy that is not. And then see, Al Heyman knows, and it was a good experiment, right? To let him fight Fury. But you think Al Heyman would have actually let Deontay Wilder fight Tyson Fury had he known he would have lost in the way he lost, or lost at all? No. He would have had him fighting Hellenius. What's the other heavyweights? Everybody else. Ruiz, Kaunaki. He already knocked out Dominic Brazil. Who else is over there? Charles Martin. He would have done that before ever putting him back in there with Tyson Fury. Joshua, Wilder, Usyk, Joyce are the only heavyweights with a boxing legacy. That's not true. Because you got to throw Hunter, you got to throw Charles Martin in there. We got to see what Kaunaki does. These guys need to start fighting each other. I don't want what to happen to Top Rank and Golden Boy. None of those guys fought each other. Like Provandikov, you know why Provandikov fighting Lucas Matisse was such a big deal? Because those guys were on the opposite sides of the street. Imagine Provandikov fighting someone like Danny Garcia. Timothy Bradley fighting Errol Spence. Fuck that. Timothy Bradley fighting Sean Porter. That would be a fight. If you want to talk about welterweights. Babs, what's up? Fight night, baby. I'm just coming in. I'm sure you got asked this 1,000 times. Who you got tonight? If Errol Spence don't hold up, I got Danny Garcia because he's coming in at the right time. It's the perfect time, But if Errol Spence can outwork him without Danny touching him, it'll be Errol Spence. But it's too many unknowns about Errol Spence. That's a dangerous fight for him because I don't even think Errol Spence knows. He doesn't really know because you remember the guy was feeling fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel good. Remember he said he didn't feel good? It takes a long time to get over a fucking wreck like he had. Near death, all that. Sure, it could have been a lot worse, but I don't think people realize how bad it really was. I think people look at the idea of him walking away from it, but don't understand he did receive damage. All type of fucking trauma. You get your teeth broken, that's trauma. You know, imagine you look. Imagine your mouth is standing on a. You don't know how he fell, but obviously his face landed some type of payment to make his teeth break. He didn't just roll out of that shit like a ninja. People, he's fucked. To is too big. Mike, give me a fucking break. To is too big, but then Javante Tank Davis couldn't even make 35 when he tried to make 35. Come on. The motherfuckers are the same size. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I think Tank is bigger. You think someone gets think about it. You think a guy like Tank gets a word like Tank and not be any size? He's a thick little motherfucker. Come on, what's up, brother? Kind of punch to you. I don't know what their heights are, honestly. Are you talking about Lopez and Tank Davis? I'm not sure. They're short as shit though. There's little guys. Spence likes going to the body. Tire screeching over the audio entrance, and Spence will look like a deer in headlight. Bro, Fury outboxed him for the first, and the still got knocked out. You know his gloves were loaded. How did he all of a sudden knock Wilder down like 4 times? Well, how did he buckle him in the first fight? F 90. You didn't see when he got buckled? Wilder got fucking buckled in the 12th round. And you're talking about a person that flicks jabs and shit. Like you said, Fury outboxed him. So what would he have to do? He was using the jab to keep Wilder back, right? So how do you think he was able to do what he did when he got off the canvas the last 12 in the last round? See, people always want to talk about loaded gloves, but people don't want to admit that Tyson Fury hurt this motherfucker the first fight. Pretty Women that confirms that it's the best channel. Fury owns Wilder. Let it go. I mean, he beat Wilder. He beat Wilder the second fight. He draw within the first. Spence and Danny going the distance. It might go the distance because Danny's tough, bro. If anything you know about Danny, he's tough. I hope Garcia puts up his defense. Spence, in my opinion, looked like he's hitting harder than he ever did, possibly going to either prime fight. You know what, Comatose? There is some light. You know, there is like that silver lining with Spence. Spence used to get fucked up and drinking shit, hanging around whoever he hung around. But now I think he's more focused. So I think that gives him the confidence knowing that he isn't drinking like a fish, that he isn't partying like a crazy person, and he is focused more because he's not doing those things. He's just using that. So it might, that's why he said that the wreck was a blessing in disguise. Duran versus Hearn. That's a Teofimo Lopez versus Tank Davis is like Julio Cesar Chavez. I was going to say fighting Roberto Duran, but that might be a little extreme. No, no, no. I'm actually about to go in now. I'm about to go in and order the fight. And just chill mode right now. Spence had the much lean. He leaned permanently. Whereabouts are you? I'm in Austin, man. Hellenius gave good lesson to Kalnaki, made him miss his country again. Miss his. I knew there wasn't a counterpunch. I'm like, counterpunch from what? Chavez and Whitaker. If Teofimo makes Tank look like that, you look. They got to be in there. Yeah, I'm doing the commentary. I am. I am. I'm doing the commentary. I would like to tell you a story. Keep up the good work from the UK, brother. Truth will set you free. Pacquiao versus Crawford. Who wins? Crawford. Crawford knocks out Pacquiao. He's just too old. Everything's against him. I see Pacquiao running into some shit. I just see Pacquiao running into something. And it won't be, you know what I mean? I see him, it won't be good. And look, Freddie Roach said that years ago about Terrence Crawford. Appreciate you. I mean, that's all I can be. And F_90. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just look at the first fight. Look at the first fight. Look at it. Just watch it. And you'll see Wilder buckled. You know what I'm saying? He buckled. So what do you have? I mean, Fury, the problem is don't talk shit about somebody that can't punch if they do beat you. Guess who is commentating the fight tonight? Our favorite floating rib shot. Fucking, yep. Yeah, it's a floating rib shot. Yeah, I mean, it really is a floating rib shot. Yeah, that can get you out of there. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, Babs. It's a floating rib shot. That's what happened to Flores. Flores is he got hit with that floating rib shot. Get your ass out of here, dude. I'm going in. I'm going in, gang. Fuck it, I'm going in. No, I'm going in. I'm going in, guys. Floating rib shot. What a crock. This dude said a floating rib shot. He's his ass beat for saying something like that. You guys ever heard of a floating rib shot? I guess that's in Jamaica by way of Canada and the UK. I guess. I don't know. He got the floating rib shot dope bag. 6-foot-inch nails. Man, that shit was funny. He cut me with the 6-foot-inch nails. That's what he caught me with. He had it in his gloves. JD's didn't see it at the time because they put magic fury gypsy dust in his eyes. He couldn't see. Why would he feel something he can't see? Oh, you look great. Have somebody ever put something in your eyes and deceived how you saw stuff? Get your ass out of here, man. Stop doing that. Don't do that any longer. Gypsy. He put gypsy dust in JD's eyes. You can't blame him for that. You can't blame him. Blame Mark. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, so we were going live. I'm about to order the fight. Yeah, Canelo and Charlo, that could happen. That needs to happen. It really does. So, gonna let us watch? No, we can't do that. If we did that, that means that YouTube will be notified and will shut our shit down. And then I will have a copyright strike. And we don't need that. Let's see. Yeah, I've ordered on my PlayStation. I mean, we're still good, right? The fight hasn't started or any shit like that, right? Hey, Kurt, do you think Charlo could beat Canelo? Because I think that'd be close. I don't know. I know Charlo has the height, the reach. The question is, can his power keep Canelo honest? You know, and it would be a good fight, though. I would love to see that. Yeah, bro, I'd pay for it. Spence in a decision tonight. Uh, okay, Spence. I don't see this shit on here anywhere. You're such a good analysis. Good job, bro. Isaac, appreciate you. Kind of punched to you. Um, yeah, this is weird. I'm putting it in, and nothing's showing up about Errol Spence or anything. Anybody? Okay, that's none of that. Let's check the PlayStation store. Maybe it's here. If Spence wins, it would be impressive. Well, it would be good. You know, it would really be good. Spence versus Garcia. There it is. I found it. 74.95. Yeah. Okay, confirm. All right, here we go, guys. So we are live and see what is what. Okay, we have Habib Hamed, 27-1, 118 KOs, fighting out of Accra, Ghana, nicknamed Wild Hurricane. Third career fight in the United States. Okay, that's a good record. He's only lost once, one loss, one draw. Accra, Ghana. Okay, he did his trademark, right? He did his trademark. Hafsa, we got someone from Accra, Ghana. Fandura fighting an African fighter who trains in Africa is BS. Fandura about to get upset. Okay, here we go. Fandura, 15-0, 10 knockouts. Oh, I've heard of this guy. That's that big tall guy, ain't he? Damn. He looks like Lurch. What up, Kurt? If I haven't said it yet. Mike Hall, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Let me see. Look at the height difference. This fucking guy. Look at him. Jesus. Look at him. Well, at least, Fundura is going up, Oh, I see. That's cool how they got everybody spaced out. I think that's the future, for a while anyway, when they figure out that, hey, the shit's like the flu and everybody needs to get it. And then, and then when they get it, it'll be got. And then when it's got, it'll be that. And that'll be that. Oh, okay. Left uppercut already landed for this tall guy. This shit's crazy, dude. He looks like a freak of nature. Oh, good left uppercut. Oh, it lands again. This fight's going to be over soon, guys. He can't take the uppercuts. The uppercuts is ideal. He's hanging in there, though. Hopefully he can make the adjustment because, oh, God, a left. Look, he's a southpaw. He misses with that left that left hook. He's jabbing. Ahmed has to come inside, and he has to watch those uppercuts, being the shorter fighter. The uppercuts is the way to go. And he has the leverage and reach on him. He can reach in and at any time. That's what he did to buckle Hamed the last the first 15 seconds. Good defense by Ahmed, though. He's learning how to come up under those hooks, dodge those uppercuts. He gets caught again with the left uppercut, again with the left uppercut, again with the left uppercut. I think he's hurt again. Ahmed's working to the body. He jabs to the body, throws a right to the body. He's trying to open something up. That's a difficult guy to fight, though. If you're looking at it, he's 15-0 and 11 knockouts. You know, I mean, to fight guys that tall, you'd have to fucking spar heavyweights. Yeah, he's too small. He's just. It is crazy. This guy's like. Shit, he's towering over everybody, though. Look at this guy. 3 dislikes. I don't know. I mean, he might not be that like big of a dude. He just might be tall to move up to like those weight classes and stuff like that. He's a super welterweight. You know, but he's gonna be a problem for people. Now, if he can't take a punch, somebody's gonna lay his ass right out. Just kind of because he's tall and he's now watch this. The guy throws a jab, boom, gets caught with a left uppercut quick. He never saw that shit. He never saw it. Oh, that was look. You got to appreciate the chin of Hamed because he could have went down. Lesser men have went down over that uppercut. The competition. Look at him. He's 6'6". Mark Breland was 6'2". Thomas Hearns 6'1". Tony Harrison 6'1". Jermell Charlo 5'11". His torso looks frail. Shit, he is frail. He's a frail guy all over. Look at this dude. Fondura. Yeah, I mean, that's him. Long body, always available. I mean, that's what he was trying to do. I mean, he was trying to come into the body, but you got to go through some shit to get to the body from this guy. See, he's sniping. He's just setting up that left uppercut. See what he's doing? He's pulling a Tank Davis now. He's looking just to land that left uppercut because he knows that's an effective punch on his opponent. And you see how low Fonfura's left is. I would be trying to throw over looping hand rights to this man's face. Look how low that glove is. He needs to start jabbing upstairs. Fuck the body. See, he's not jabbing at all, Ahmed is. Look at him. He's just getting beat up. Jab to the body, blind him, throw a looping right hand over the top. Now he's just getting he's getting put down and they might stop it. Who the hell is that over there? Who's that referee? Oh yeah, he's getting fucked off. He's just getting beat up. He's trying to survive, but this guy keeps coming. Yeah, this is going to be stopped soon. It's going to be stopped like that. That was done. He's just tall. But see, the height, it was what it was. See, he should have jabbed up. He should have jabbed up and threw it right over. And he wasn't doing that. He was worried about these uppercuts, and he should start with his own jab. Give that tall guy something to worry about coming from the shorter guy. Just because you're shorter, like Jake LaMotta fought Sugar Ray Robinson a gang of times, but he was effective when he used his jab with someone that jabs. Sugar Ray Robinson jabbed him a lot, right, to keep him, to keep the advantage, to keep the distance. Well, Jake LaMotta learned. Let me jab with him, give him something to worry about coming back from me, especially from a certain distance. He could do it. Look at this. Look, if you guys are watching, look at what he's doing. He's not jabbing or anything. He's just trying to get out of the way. You have to fight this tall motherfucker. If you don't, he's going to do that same shit all the time. He has the advantage. Obviously he has power. He never went down though. You got to give him credit. He's like Angel Manfredi. You remember Angel Manfredi? When Floyd was hitting him? He couldn't stop me though. Curdy is from Africa. We don't good boxing. We don't do good boxing instructions. I guess not. If he knows, he knows. If he doesn't know, he doesn't know. Yes. Jab is about timing as much as length. Well, I think this is this here is PlayStation, so this is not satellite. Because look at his hands. Somebody's gonna knock this guy out. Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. This tall, lanky bastard's going to sleep one day because he keeps his hands way down here throwing punches like this. That's how he's throwing punches. He's throwing punches like this. All of this is wide open. And what's going to happen? He's going to get accustomed to beating guys like that, and somebody's going to come right over the top and knock his ass right out. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. You know, he thinks all I need to do is put on the pressure, throw punches, hurt these. That's not going to work with everyone. You know what he's doing? He's doing that Paul Williams shit. That's what he's doing. He needs a step ladder to reach his head. Hold on a second, guys. I hear Kurt, but someone. What's up, guys? I'm back. Hey, we have Jermel Charlo. Look at this guy. That's going to be the guy to do it. I'm telling you guys. I am telling you guys. Damn, he gets glasses and everything too, huh? Wow. Exactly. All right. What did I miss? Mercurius man placement. I heard that. Yo, remember when Paul Williams got knocked out by Martinez? Yep. You see, that's what made Paul Williams so dangerous. That's what made him so dangerous, right there. Okay. He was a guy that he had the height, he had the reach, he had the volume of punches. And right after that, if you guys can recall, he fought an undefeated fighter from Cuba by the name of who? Erislandy Lara. And Lara beat this guy from pillar to post, and they robbed that man. Why? Because they were trying to set a fight up that was much bigger than Erislandy Lara, unfortunately. So that's what we had. That's what we had to deal with. You know? Look at Conor McGregor. There's Conor McGregor, Papa 12. You know, I've been turning a lot of people on to Proper 12. Like, it's real smooth. It's a real good whiskey, a real top chef whiskey. I hear you, Kurt, but someone will have to tennis serve punch him. There is Danny Garcia. There's Errol Spence, the WBC, the IBF. Okay, coming up. Okay, final results. Spence by KO 34%, Garcia by KO 13%, Spence by decision 45%, and Garcia by decision 8%. So let's see if that's right. I sometimes picture what Fury will do in the press conference versus AJ should it happen. I think he'll do what Ruiz did and lull him into a false sense of security. I don't think he'll do that with AJ. I think he will probably talk about the Ruiz loss. I think he'll do that. I don't think he will, nah. Ruiz could only do shit like that because he used that as his advantage. No, can I hold your belts? I like your belts. Naive ass of Joshua was like, yeah, you can hold the belts. I'm giving him a lot of money, boy. Amir Khan wants the winner of Spence versus Garcia. Oh, he does he? Hey, he don't want to fuck with him no more either. He sure does not. Danny Garcia, he look, he has on those Reyes. You got to be careful. Those Reyes don't have no padding in the gloves. So glad I can rely on your view as being even. Keep peepers open here. Blessings from UK. Sarah Brotherhood kind of punch to you. Oh wait, look, they have Terrence Crawford for once. For once in their life, the BC recognizes Terrence Crawford. The WBO like they did before. Oh, once in their life, they recognize Terrence Crawford. You know, they recognized him. That was an important thing. They're putting Crawford on the map, treating him like a redheaded stepchild. What's wrong with them? Thunder's production. What's up, brother? Kind of punch to you. Both the Mercedes. No, I don't think I should do that. Does Errol have a rematch clause? I don't know. I think so. I think he does. I'm not sure. But look, if it's a mandatory, a true mandatory, he doesn't supposed to. But people don't give a shit about that no more, obviously. Because now I heard Joshua has one. Showbiz got 5K on Danny. Oh, too rich for my blood, is all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Presidente. Yep. Does Errol need a rematch clause? I don't know. Howdy doody. Does he? I don't know. You the man, Kurt, but stick to that day job singing. Just kidding. Nah, Bobby, I was just kidding. I was on the fly. Actually, I sound a lot better than that. You know, I love karaoke and shit like that, so that's my thing. I'm Dominican. That's my country's beer. Okay, Dominicano. ¿Qué parte de Dominicano tú? Where you from? Samuel Garcia Gaming. He won. Yeah, they are destroying boxing. I mean, they really are. Um, because what they're doing is RD in La Casa. But see, here's the problem, though. I mean, the rematch clauses they're it's becoming too redundant. Everybody has one. Like look at Wilder versus Fury. After the second fight, that shouldn't have been no fucking more fights after that. That's just ridiculous, man. Let's cut that shit out. Oh, Santo Domingo and San Pedro de Marcoris. Marcoris. Mm. Been all around that country, bro. Rio San Juan, Nagua, Malverde, Punta Cana, Higüey. A lot everywhere. I've been probably Sosua, Puerto Plata. Been all over that country, bro. Been there. Got family over there too, actually. So, damn, really, Sarah? Is that true? Has he actually Dubois, according to Warren, may have gone blind? I hope not. That's fucked up. Because I mean, did he take that type of damage to be that fucked up? And look, here's the deal: if he did take that type of damage, he does not need to be fighting again. Because that means he's not meant or not built for boxing. That's it. Well, obviously so, but deserved a rematch. I mean, it was smart to put it in there. What's going on with Lennox Lewis? Looks like he has a fucking band-aid on his face, but it's not a band-aid at all. It's just kind of like this shiny ass part of his nose. Because Lennox Lewis got his nose broken a couple times. You can tell because it's kind of like fucking funny around that area. Water got exposed as a non-elite, and now he dedicated to the craft. You know what would be sad to me though? A fighter like Errol Spence, so promising and stuff like that, and he's not where he should be to win the fight like he could before the accident. You know, I don't like that, and I've said it first. I mean, I don't like that idea. Um, I hope he is. I'm glad the confidence was there. I mean, it's here or whatever, but I mean, obviously, it has to be. Do you think this may be too soon? I mean, who knows? I hope not. But there has to be a reason why Terrence Crawford is like, dude, I don't want to fight Errol Spence now. He just got in a fucking wreck. You know? Okay, Warren never mentioned he could go blind. That's good. Cause that type of shit there, that's not fun at all. I watch you so much. My son walks around the house saying, "What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille, Dean Bradford. That's what's up, man." What's up, fight fans? Botox? I don't know if it's Botox, Jim. I hope not. Nah, he ain't got no Botox. It don't look that like artificial, you know. I don't think he's that superficial though, honestly. Because if that was the case, he would have got his fucking hair put back in his head. Counter punch. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fucked up, Tom Berry. Look, Warren, look, Triple D lost and he already lost. Damn. He's probably calling Bob. Bob, give me some of that weed. Give me some of that shit you smoke. How does it feel? I'm tired of scotch. Scotch is destroying my throat. Hard to fight. To jump. Okay, I agree. They're getting warmed up, guys. I like Errol Spence's style. He's such an aggressive come forward fighter. He looks smaller on that though. He doesn't look like he's all that much bigger than Danny. In fact, he looks smaller than Danny. What do you guys think? Kurt, get Nas on live fat. I mean, chat. No, Hafsa, no, that's not true. Damn, look at that face though, kid. Oh my god. Yeah, didn't catch it. Cordova Crawford might be in the stadium. I don't know if Crawford's in the stadium, but Manny Pacquiao is watching this shit like a hawk. Ladies in the chat, would you smash and pass on Eddie Hearn? Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Smash or pass on Eddie Hearn. KD Ortiz, what's good, brother? Kind of punch to you. He looks too skinny. His head, he's head everything. Yeah, he's leaned out. No fat boy shit. Yes, sir. You know what, Michael Blount or Blount? I really like your channel. Sunshades, counterpunch to you. Appreciate you, man. T Straight, what's up, brother? Counterpunch is in the building. We got those members deep. Grow up. We want to talk boxing. Is Joshua Pulev next week? It is, man. It is. I don't know who these guys are. Okay, maybe that's his doctor or whatnot. Maybe that's his doctor. I don't know who these guys are. This big dude and this woman with a very decorated like mask and shit. Don't know who they are. Maybe that's their maybe that's mom and dad or something. D Town Blaster, what's up, brother? Hope all is well. Kurt, you on those Presidentes? Yes, I am, bro. Hit that like button. He's the MF in truth. Kind of punch to you, D Town Blaster. Thank you for the donation, bro. Question: would you say Floyd Mayweather is the downfall of boxing? Mm, to certain boxers, yeah. Not all. To a certain, yeah. There's Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is in the building, people. Sitting there waiting like a hawk, like a big pimp. It's like solid. You guys know, look, Terrence Crawford is in the building. You know, I don't know if they heard boos or whatever. I didn't want to chance it. D-Town Blast, I'm good, man. I'm good. I just got excited. I see Terrence Crawford in the building. Terrence Crawford should come out there and jump in the ring and shit and do a Tyson Fury. That's what he should do, ESPN style. And just call him out. About to drink some Presidentes tomorrow. Nice. Where are you at right now? Where are you located now? I told you Kurt was going to be. I told you Kurt he's going to be in the stadium. Yeah, you did, Brandon. And look, and this is the time he does get recognized on the big screen, right? Your Dennis Ugas is the WBA regular, and Jamal James is the WBA interim champion. Jamal James, that's that cat's name. Terrence Bud Crawford in the building. Come on, hurry up. Fucking slow bastard. Fucking shit's, it's all slow. I don't like it. Bud pound for pound. See, Bud's sitting there. Look, and that's the thing, man. People should support each other. He bought the fight. He's there in Texas right now. Dude, I should have drove up there, man. I just didn't have time. I was in South. I was down there in San Antonio because we were filming in damn near in San Antonio. So it is what it is. I have to run to my car. I will be right back. I got to get the rest of the stuff out. Keep it down. Hold it down. I will be back. Counterpunch. Hold on, guys. Okay, gang. I am back. All right. Just in time for the main event. All right. We got guys in the ring. They are both in the ring. Jimmy Lennon Jr. is making the announcements now. Garcia looks like he's well exercised, warmed up. He looks honestly kind of someone hold my hand. I'm nervous. Who has pink gloves? Those are like purple, like grape colored. Prince gloves. That's it. Sometimes it snows in April, baby. Come on, Kurt. Relying on you now, bud. That's it. They are both in the ring. The WBC, the IBF is on the line. The mandatory. Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia looks nervous, though. I'm not gonna lie. He looks nervous. 36, 2, and 21. Brandon. Look. I'm going for Danny Garcia only because I don't know what Errol Spence brings to the table after the accident. This would be a shoe in. This would be a favorite. I mean, Errol Spence is still favored because of the accident. That should mean something. Okay, guys, Garcia. This is for whoever wins. Not going out, just sipping. Mm-mm. Not Letterman. Kamal, welcome to Counterpunch Silver, brother. Garcia will win in the third round. Okay. We will see. See, hopefully, Errol Spence, because he hasn't been drinking, because he hasn't been partying, I think he'll be ready, solid, focused, dedicated. Keyword dedicated. Okay. Errol Moonshine Spence not drinking. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. And here we go. You start off jabbing. Errol Spence is already coming in with that jab, that inching jab, what he uses to come forward. Danny Garcia, he goes for a right. He misses. He lands a quick little jab on the inside with Errol Spence. Errol Spence looks like he's trying to corner him off like he does. Errol Spence is showing some fluidity, though. He's showing he's quick on his feet because Danny Garcia is a counterpuncher. He's going to need that because he knows that Danny Garcia will be going for that looping right hand over the top since he is a southpaw. Okay? Jabs are thrown from Danny Garcia. Errol Spence goes down to the body twice. He gets popped with a little right coming upstairs from Danny Garcia. Don't think it's a lot of torque on it, though, because he didn't really turn into it. It was more like a check right to see if he was there, and he was. Danny Garcia goes for a looping left uppercut on the bottom, but see, Errol Spence wasn't there. That's very, very impressive. Good jab from Errol Spence, though. And you know something strange about this fight? Danny looks a lot bigger than Errol Spence. If you guys look, he looks a lot bigger than Errol Spence. Well, Spence looks lean. Danny goes for that right again. He goes for the right. Oh, good left to the body by Errol Spence. Danny tries to keep him off with the jab. Errol Spence goes upstairs with a looping left to the head and then goes down to the body. He misses the one to the head, but I think he partially lands to the body with the same type of looping left. Good left from Errol Spence. He's going to the body, though. So these are body lands. These body blows that he's landing. Oh, nice. Double jab from Errol Spence down to the body from Danny Garcia. And look, I can already see what's happening now. He's trying to break Danny Garcia down because he knows he's tough. So it's a jab, double jab to the body, double jab to the body. He misses upstairs with that double jab. That jab down to the body again, Errol Spence goes. Okay, the referee got in the way. Get the hell out of the way. I couldn't even see really what happened. Good right from Danny Garcia. He does land. He lands again on Errol Spence. Errol Spence has to kind of check himself. Hey, it's a good first round. I would give it to Errol Spence just because of the body punches and the busyness of the shots. Good jab from Errol Spence. Errol Spence he's using those legs. He's using those legs. Boom. Good left uppercut lands. And he gets a right hook in there too. So a left uppercut, right hook lands. Boom. Right hand lands for Danny Garcia. And I wonder what that did too Errol Spence since he's first found and he tasted that right. But I think that punching power is in both hands, but I would aim more towards the left hook for Danny Garcia, honestly. Really wants to drop him, and he's being very decisive with his power shots. But see, comatose, here's the problem. He can't sit back and wait for punches. He needs to start creating some offense, not just counter punching. Because a lot of times you can find yourself outworked on this elite level just by sitting back waiting for this big opportunity. You're not going to always get that big opportunity with fighting guys that are on that level or higher, okay, equal or greater value than you. You got to make it work. And see what's happening now. Errol Spence is using that right jab to pinpoint where Danny Garcia is going. And he's focusing on that left hand landing, either upstairs into the body. Jab, jab. He's probing with that jab. And see what's happening. Errol Spence is starting to cut off the ring from Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is looking tentative. He's looking very apprehensive. He's throwing the jab, though. Get the fuck out of the way, ref. This guy's pissing me off. Either get out of the way, ref, or, change camera angles or something. Good jab from Errol Spence. Right lands from Danny Garcia again. Good right lands for the jab lands for Errol Spence. Definitely between the two. Oh, good left lands for Errol Spence. That got Danny Garcia's attention, definitely. He needs to stop sitting back and waiting for Errol Spence. Because, see, he's waiting for counters. He should initiate offense. And that's his problem. Ooh, good punch. Now, look, Errol Spence landed a straight left to the body, but Danny landed a good right upstairs. Oh, right, left lands for Errol Spence upstairs. Partially blocked, but it's still partially landed. See, Danny's looking for that one big shot. Oh, he jabs and knocks him off balance, but I think that was because, one's an orthodox, the other's a southpaw. Because Errol Spence is right foot out. Look, Danny's swinging for the fences, but he's missing. He's not accurate. I think Danny should start going to the body. That's his problem. Errol Spence has him in a headlock. Danny comes over. he throws over the shoulder shot at Errol Spence. The referee warns him, of course. I really don't know why, though. That's kind of stupid. I mean, he wasn't the one that was in the headlock. He was the one. Oh, good left hook from Errol Spence, but the bell rang. I think that was late. I think that was a late call. Danny isn't going to get the KO. Danny got to stop waiting so much. He does. He has to stop waiting. If he stops, that's how Sean Porter got him. Sean Porter had a game plan. Busy, 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 busy. Stay on him, stay on him, stay on him. That's what he needs to do. How Ferrari can Spence go tonight? Can you see him flipping out? That really didn't catch flush, though. It really didn't catch flush. Errol Spence does this here like it doesn't even bother him. Here's the third round. Danny Garcia, he has to be more busy. He has to be more busy. Because, see, Errol Spence is coming, and he's coming with full confidence, as you can tell. And I think that was a sure sign that, like, hey, I can take your punch, Danny. Good right lands for Danny Garcia, though. As I'm saying that. I don't know if that landed because the referee, for some stupid ass reason, oh shit, Danny slipped down and he fell. Oh, good defense by Danny. He got the way out of that long hook. Danny's going to have to start putting some punches together. I don't know. I don't like this ref. I don't like this ref. Oh, good left lands from Errol Spence. Good left lands for Errol Spence. It was a looping left that lands too. So it came back from this angle. Danny Garcia goes for a left hook and he gets a stiff jab back from Errol, the true Spence. Ooh, good left, good right to the body by Danny Garcia. Another good right to the body by Danny Garcia. He tries to turn it into a hook, but it hits his shoulder. Now Errol Spence goes to the body with a right uppercut and a left hook. Or should I say a right hook and a left uppercut since he's a southpaw. Errol Spence spinned him and caught him with a looping left. Oh, look, Errol Spence is starting to turn him. He's starting to turn him and get him and catch him in those angles. That's some shit like really Terrence Crawford is really known for, like he did Amir Khan. Oh, look, now he jabs, throws a straight left in and backs Danny Garcia up in the corner. Danny Garcia holds. So we know who's definitely the aggressor in this fight. Danny Garcia just doesn't have enough weapons. He doesn't. Errol Spence, oh, wait, I see some blood. There's blood. There's blood on the nose of Danny Garcia. Here we go. Here it begins, people. Here it begins. It's Dallas. I don't know how many world-class refs work in Texas. They ain't fucking many. That dude Cole in the last, look, he pissed me off. He was the one that refereed Salido and Lomachenko. And Salido threw all them fucking ball-busting punches. All right? 6-round Spence, I don't know. It might take him a little bit. It might take him a little bit. It may or may not. But that was definitely a Spence round. Danny's working the jab. He's trying to set up the right hand. But see, it's hard to set up the right hand with a jab when a fighter's coming forward. He needs to throw the fucking thing. He needs to throw it to the body. Good now, look, good right uppercut from Danny Garcia. And see, Danny's relying on power, and all three judges on the scorecards have him losing. Well, that's unofficial. So, good left and right uppercut from Danny Garcia. Errol Spence is just working him, man. He's out working him. He's jabbing upstairs, finding the look. And when you bend over on Errol Spence, he's hooking. He's doing uppercuts to your body. That's what he does. Good left hook from Danny Garcia. He needs to throw more. He lands a little short right inside. He goes low with that punch. That partially lands with a right from Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia has to realize, look, Errol Spence is not what he thought he was. He's not that type of fighter. A right lands for Danny Garcia. Another right lands for Danny Garcia. He has to learn because Errol Spence is coming forward with the jab, and he'll come in with that sniper left, but then he can get right back out of position, which a lot of people didn't expect him to do because they thought he would be too busy going to the body, which this guy has good footwork, better footwork than Danny Garcia, definitely. Double jab doesn't land for Garcia. The jab for Errol Spence does. He's still walking him down, throwing the double jab. Then he throws an uppercut right when Garcia bends it, and he catches that uppercut right to the face. I remember Marco Antonio Barrera was known for that. Now look, Danny throws a right upstairs and then a right uppercut downstairs and lands. He needs to throw more of those combinations. He needs to be firing that right hand. Oh, he catches a good left in return. Garcia does from Errol Spence. Errol Spence tags him with another straight left. Jab. They're stepping on each other's feet, so they're off balance at times. Danny Garcia goes right for the body, though. Look, this fight is becoming very, very, very interesting. Sounds like Garcia is getting picked apart. He is in spots, and he's not fighting to keep it worth or the way it should be. Be right back. Stop. Stop. Don't start. Okay, here we go. Right hand lands for Danny Garcia. And I noticed that he goes right under with that red right uppercut, right? Should not have been cheap and ordered it. Thanks you guys for giving me a play-by-play, right? And it just shows that chin ain't going nowhere of Errol Spence. Good right. Now look, Danny knows. Now this is the round 5. He needs to come alive in round 5 because if not, he's going to get picked apart. He needs to throw balls to the wall. They're in a clinch. Look, Errol Spence is still working the body, though. Nothing's stopping this kid. So he throws a right upstairs. He throws a looping right, then a right uppercut, and it lands. It's doing well for Errol for Danny Garcia. I hate that angle because they put it right behind the fucking ref. I don't want to see what the ref sees because I can't see anything behind the ref's back. Errol Spence is throwing punches to the body. He's throwing those uppercuts, what he's known for. He's getting them in there. Okay, here we go. You see that nose or bleed from Danny Garcia? Ooh, good right uppercut lands for Garcia. Ooh, good right lands for Garcia. Oh, right, left lands for Errol Spence. He returns the favor. Oh, good left and the right uppercut lands for Danny Garcia. Oh, good left to the body lands for Errol Spence. And I don't think Errol Spence Danny Garcia is used to that. He takes a good straight right, left from Errol Spence again. Left uppercut lands for Spence as he spins out. Oh, now get this. He throws the left. Look, Danny Garcia, if he landed some of these punches, I'm real interested to know if he lands, what will happen if he lands flush. Because those punches that Errol Spence is missing, that he's avoiding, or the punches that, those are the ones that I think Danny Garcia was intending to land. And then they're not landing. That just shows you the defense of Errol Spence. Good double jab. Straight left to the body. See, that straight left to the body I think, is really messing Danny Garcia up. As I say that, he lands a right hand. And this is a weird fight. I'm going to tell you how this is a weird, bizarre fight, right? Okay. When Danny Garcia really gets to, coming on, it's like, look, they trade lefts. But look, Errol Spence comes right back. He runs back to him. He lands a left hand. Boom! Danny Garcia lands, but he's coming out, so he's grazing it. So he didn't land flush on that. I would say Errol Spence won that exchange. Money. money. I'm ready to fight. I don't know. I'm ready to fight Errol Spence. Michael Blunt, shout out for a response. Double jab for Spence. Jab for Spence. Oh, good right for Danny Garcia. That's what you do. You back him up. You back him up. Good left lands. Look, they're changing body punches now. They're head to head. And I think the problem with Danny Garcia is expected to land a hook where he should really be focusing on his right to set up his hook, but be throwing the right more to set his hook up, and not throwing the left hook upstairs, because a lot of times Errol Spence is not there in position. Okay. Jab lands for Errol Spence. He's beating Danny Garcia to the jab. He's jabbing over the left jab of Garcia. Very quick, very accurate. And he's still stationary, very poised. He's sitting right here. And he's cutting the ring off from Danny Garcia, systematically breaking him apart. 1, 2, 3, 4 lands for Errol Spence. And it is round 6. A lot of people thought that this would be the end of Danny Garcia. No knockdowns, no draws, double jab from Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, I think he's trying to recuperate from, I don't know what's up with that camera angle. That's really pissing me off. They should come to the outside of that referee, because at times you can only see his back, and he's blocking what's going on between the two fighters. Danny Garcia is looking busted up, people. He's feeling it. Both eyes, left eye has a whelp. Double jab that Danny Garcia, but it's not enough. He needs to go to the body. He's head hunting. That's his problem. He needs to work the body. That's his problem right there. Danny Garcia is looking a little bit like he looked when he fought Heredia in Puerto Rico, right? Yeah, that's how he's looking. Yeah, that eye's starting to bother him too. It's starting to bother him, people. It's starting to bother him. Texas crowd, COVID rate, but still got crowd. Yeah, Spence better be careful. Yeah, he does better be careful. Hobson, he does. But at the end of the day, Errol Spence is still doing his damn thing. He's still doing what he knows to do. Seek and destroy. Where if did he get the nickname? Where the fuck did he get the nickname Swift? I don't know. It seems like something his dad gave him. Oh, he throws a right hook to the body and a straight left lands. Boom. Look at it, lands right on his forehead. Danny Garcia can really take a beating. He's officially deserved the right to be from Philly because the guy can take punches and he's getting busted up. And this is the irony of this whole thing. Danny Garcia was telling him, hey, Errol Spence ain't been in there with a puncher like me. But I don't think Danny Garcia's been in there with a puncher like Errol Spence. Honestly. Errol Spence, look, he's still getting held. He's still working the body. There, he's coming in the body. He lands a right hook upstairs. Oh, left hook to the body. Left hook upstairs from Danny Garcia. Kind of makes Errol Spence kind of reset. Round 7, guys. Round 7. If you guys notice that camera angle from the ref, I don't like it. Give me the referee's angle. Don't give me that or whatnot. Good left, good left to the body from Danny Garcia, but he takes a right uppercut and a left uppercut and a straight left from Errol Spence. And Errol Spence is jab, right hook, left hook to the body, right uppercut to the body, left uppercut to the body. Errol Spence is doing this damn thing. He is coming in. He takes a right. Errol Spence is a tough guy. He's durable enough to take the punches. Since I've been talking, he's took 3 straight rights from Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, look, I think Errol Spence figured Danny Garcia out. As long as you don't get hit with those looping shots, you're good. Straight punches, I don't think that generates a lot of punches. Oh, I think they clash heads. They did clash heads. Danny Garcia was starting to well. He threw a left and a right upstairs, and when he was throwing that right, he headbutted, or they clashed heads, rather. Errol Spence is like, what the hell? Okay, I'm good. Yeah. I don't know if it bothered him. You can see a little nick on his head where they did clash heads. So that was a clash of heads. And I think Danny Garcia was trying to get that punch across. Maybe that was a little Philly thing. Danny Garcia is throwing rights. But see, what's happening, he's throwing those rights. Oh, he took a good right then from Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia's putting something together. I don't know what he's working on. Good right lands from Danny Garcia. Oh, that was low. That was low from Danny. That was low. He landed on Errol Spence. But look, Errol Spence showing he's still tough. He's still game. He still has that grit. Okay, look, boom. Left uppercut lands, right hook to the body lands, straight left lands, like I told you. Then he throws a little short left uppercut, throws a little left behind the ear. I want to see where they clash. Now, he did hit him on the belt line. Good right lands for Danny Garcia. Oh, yeah, that was real low. That was south of the border right there. We're seeing the left part of Errol Spence starting to swell a little bit, which is a good thing. That shows he's in a fight. That shows he's taking that punishment. He's taking leather too. Double jab from Garcia. Right from Garcia. Garcia needs to throw the straight right because, see, here's the problem with Errol. Errol is a lot of times he's so aggressive. He finds himself right on the center line of an orthodox fighter. And when he does that, He's taking rights. I think Danny Garcia should shoot that straight right to know where he's going to be and then hook. That's another C, another straight right. Another straight right lands. He loops with the right. Danny Garcia is looking for a series of punches, and he's not calculating. He threw a left hook to the body just then, which was very impressive, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I see that was low. I don't know where it is. But see, here's the problem. Errol Spence's trunks are very low. So it's a temptation to throw low to the body like that. And a lot of times you end up hitting that either that belt line or that ball sack. Okay, so Errol, look, I don't know. I think Errol Spence is now taking a break, honestly. But now he comes on strong when he gets him on the ropes. So maybe he was waiting for that. He's doing a right hook, a left hook, a right uppercut, a left uppercut, a right hook, and a left uppercut. Then he throws a right hook upstairs. That was the sequence for Errol Spence. Errol Spence gets in a quick little short. Oh, nice. Nice. Errol Spence goes right upstairs after he lands that punch. Now, Danny Garcia comes back with a right hand to the head. Oh, good lefts are landed. Danny Garcia felt that. I think he has that range. Danny Garcia catches him with a right. Oh, nice. Errol Spence, jab, right lands. Left to the body, right to the body lands for Errol Spence. Ooh, straight left lands because he turns into that punch. These guys have some good chins. They got some beards on them. They have some beards on them. Good double jab from Errol Spence. Straight left to the body lands. Nice. 2 body punches land for Errol Spence after throwing double jabs to set up those body punches. One was a hook. The other was an uppercut. Ooh, good right lands. That bloodied Errol Spence's lip. That bloodied the mouth of Errol Spence. That caught him flush. Nice. Nice. It's getting interesting. Both guys are getting busted up. I wonder where's Manny at. Manny should be there right now, sitting right beside Terrence Crawford. Right? Okay, right lands for Danny Garcia. Oh, another right lands for Danny Garcia. And he kind of looped with that. That's the type of punches that he wants to land. Straight left lands for Errol Spence. Look, that's a good jab. Good jab from Errol Spence. Ooh, good jab lands for Danny Garcia. Jab with the jabber. Jab with the jabber. Oh, good double right. Jab lands for Errol's the Truth Spence. This round 9. We have 3 more left after this. Championship rounds, guys. It's bleeding into that. Ooh, good right for Danny Garcia. Ooh, good left to the body from Danny Garcia. Nice. Errol Spence is starting to slow down a little bit. And I think this is when Danny Garcia should do the bulk of his work. Ooh, good right to the body. I don't know. I think he got signaled. I think that was a little low. Errol Spence threw a left. I'm not sure if it really landed, though. Ooh, good right lands from Danny Garcia. Ooh, good left lands for Errol Spence. Double jab lands for Errol Spence. Jab lands, double jab lands. And that's the end of the ninth. After this, people, we have 10, 11, and 12. Ruben Moreno, no problem, brother. And here we go. Round 10 to begin. Good right jab lands. Good right jab lands for Errol Spence. Errol Spence kind of suspended that jab for the last couple of rounds. I wondered why, honestly. Ooh, good right lands for Danny Garcia. Ooh, good right lands for Danny Garcia. Good another right lands for Danny Garcia. Errol Spence has to regroup. Good right lands for Danny Garcia. I don't know. Is Errol looking like he's getting a little tired though? Because he's not throwing like he used to. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know if he's, because Danny Garcia looks like he's good right from Danny Garcia. Jab lands for Danny Garcia. Right lands for Danny Garcia. Another right lands for Danny Garcia. And Errol Spence, he's throwing punches. He's throwing the uppercut, and the uppercut is not winning. He thrown that punch. I think that was absorbed by the glove. Oh, good right from Danny Garcia. This fight is taking a turn. And it's interesting because I'm wondering why isn't Errol Spence throwing like he normally is from the last 1 through the 9th round. So I don't know what this is, but if okay, now Errol Spence turns it up. Oh, he takes a left hook to the head, Errol Spence does. When he was working the body because he was trying to get some get back from Danny Garcia the last 30 seconds. Good left lands again. I don't know. I hope he's not hurt. Maybe something's bothering Errol Spence for a little bit. Maybe that's the case. I'm not sure. Danny's eye has been Dubois. Okay, now Errol Spence, he's began his jab again, his crusade with the jab. He threw and landed a couple body punches. Nice. He landed a left to the body. Good left uppercut lands for Errol Spence. Wow, it's 152 to 97. 152 lands for Errol Spence, 97 lands for Danny Garcia. See, Danny Garcia, he wants to throw, but it's so much coming back. Right hand lands. Right jab lands. Left to the body lands. Jab lands. Left to the body lands from Errol Spence because he's jabbing. Bow! He's throwing it. Bow! He's coming down to that. And Danny Garcia, he can't adapt to that type of punching. And he thought that his punching power would be prevailed, but he looks like the bigger dude. It's really weird. It's looking like almost like Brooke and Terrence Crawford. It's just lasting longer. Yeah, Spence is definitely winning. He's definitely winning. If this is due to some other type of stuff, good right lands for Danny Garcia, uppercut lands for Danny Garcia, but Errol Spence, right hook, right hook upstairs, left hook down to the body. He's just getting outworked. Like I told you guys, Errol Spence can outwork you. That's what he's doing to Danny Garcia. He's beating him up. He's going to the body. He's straight to the body, double jab upstairs, straight left to the body. At times, he would uppercut and loop with it, especially when he adjusts, when you bend over, that's what happens. Danny Garcia's left eye is constantly starting to swell. Good right from Danny Garcia, but it's not enough. He's not doing enough. See, Danny Garcia has to set these punches up. Ooh, Danny Garcia threw a right to the body that made Errol Spence turn over and really think about what he was getting hit with. Ooh, good defense by Errol Spence. Oh, he knocks his mouthpiece out. He knocks Errol Spence's mouthpiece out. Nice. Yeah, we're getting some excitement. I hope so for $80. Oh, hell no. He ain't losing not look, they're fighting at Texas Stadium. Do you guys understand in Philadelphia? Philadelphia has a beer called Dallas Sucks. It's a pretty good damn beer too. This is a little XO, and I am sipping. Yeah, 8-2. Yeah. So this is the last round. He has to knock out Errol Spence. He knows that. He should know that. If he don't know, he should know. Okay, 12th and final round. Here we go. Errol Spence looking great, looking sharp, looking focused, looking busier, looking more determined, looking less busted up. Errol Spence, he's working the jab, but at the same time, he's getting closer and closer to Danny Garcia. Okay? That's what he does. He crowds you with these shots. Ooh, good right hook. Lands. Ooh, good straight right lands for Danny Garcia. Double right hook lands for Errol Spence. Right hand lands for Danny Garcia. But Danny Garcia is getting outworked. There's nowhere else around it. He's getting outworked. Oh, good jab downstairs from Errol Spence. Left hook, right hand lands for Danny Garcia, but it's a partial land. Oh, good left uppercut and right uppercut lands for Errol Spence. He knows how to jab and stick that right and left combination in there. Then you can tell he gets that defense right back up. So you can tell he's definitely respecting what's coming back from Danny Garcia. Ooh, good left lands for Errol Spence. Danny Garcia is a tough mother sucker, though. He's taking these punches. He just don't really know what to do with all the aggression that's coming at him from Errol Spence. You know, he throws punches like kind of systematically. He has to be set in a certain position to throw punches, I noticed about Danny Garcia. That's what gets him beat by certain guys that really push him to the limit. "29 seconds left, guys." Okay, here we go. Body punches land. Straight right lands for Garcia. Left lands for Errol Spence. Right to the body. Right to the body lands for Spence. Left to the body lands for Garcia. Right to the body lands for Garcia. Now they're going for the defenses. Now Danny Garcia lands 2 right hands. Errol Spence gets out of that punch. He leans out of that. Look, that should have been all night for Garcia. Garcia turns on the last 30 seconds, throws and lands 3 right, powerful right hands to Errol Spence. They congratulate each other. I don't know what was said between the two, but Errol Spence has this in the bag. Good fight. Spence won easy. Spence just put the aggression. Again, Danny Garcia, light skin, light eyes, thin skin, busted up, right? You know, Sarah, no problem. Thank you. Spence won. Good fight. Errol won. I think Errol won 9-3. You know, 8-4 is pushing it. 8-4 is pushing it. Because, see, at this point, Errol Spence showed he's back. Let's stop fucking around with Manny Pacquiao. Let Manny Pacquiao become a senator. You know, but you guys might not like that because, you know, I have a video which I should have already had out, honestly. You know, I started the live stream before loading the video. But Floyd972, thanks for the commentary. No problem, brother. No problem. We just got to wait till the end of this to drop to see who officially won. We can drop that You're missing super chats. What did I miss? We appreciate you and what you do. D-Town Blast, appreciate you, brother. Sorry I missed it. You know, I could always scroll back up. Thank you, brother. Um, this was a good fight. It was a good fight. Um, this was to Errol Spence. It looked like a good tune-up fight. 187 landed for Errol. 117 landed for Garcia. Errol Spence thrown 700. 700 thrown from Garcia. 26 to 17%. Do the math. Do the math. And he is back, Jim Brown. The truth is back, and that's the truth. Okay? The guy is, and look, he doesn't look big at all. He looks slender. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking all that damn alcohol and drinking that he used to do, I think that was hindering him. I think that was, look how slender his face is, people. Look at his face, for example. His face looks slender. Look, I can understand if this is weigh-in time, right? But this isn't weigh-in time. This is the fight. Normally, you're big on the fight. His face, you can see the cuts in his face as before. If you notice, his face was round and shit, like it was damn near 180 pounds, you know? Thank you, Hafsa. Appreciate you. Word of the day. No fat camp. Yes, sir. Thank you, Kurt. Always a pleasure to share these moments with you. Peace. Thank you, brother. Likewise to everybody on the chat. You know, I would let you guys listen to it, but again, hold on a second. Let me do this. Let me do this. And that's it, guys. Unanimous decision. 27-0. Man down in Texas, in his own habitat. Put on a good show. All he needs now is Canelo bars. This is what I want to see. I don't want to see him and old ass Manny. Okay? These are young guys. Danny Garcia, third loss. Look, Thurman, Porter, Spence. You can't say anything about Danny Garcia's resume, but you can say he hasn't been beaten or he hasn't beaten the best guys at welterweight. I think he was a better light welterweight than anything else. Okay? He can beat guys. He has good power, but at the end of the day, you know, Errol Spence schooled him. Errol Spence schooled him by showing him that, hey, I'm not one-dimensional. He did get caught with punches, but guess what? Those punches didn't hurt him. He couldn't stop Errol Spence. Errol Spence beat him up, jabbed him, busted him up, went to the body, went upstairs, kept it coming, kept the jab in his face, setting everything up after the jab. That is what you have, okay? And they congratulate each other. PBC brothers, Al Heyman's flock. What do you think? What do you say? This is what it is. Everything's okay, right? Let's see what else they have to say, bars. Let's come on at our next weekend support. That's it, Johnny Best. Stay tuned next weekend. Joshua Pulev. It's going down, people. It's going down. That's what I'm saying. So, all the thousands on the chat at one point of the time or the other, you guys have been counterpunched. And I want to see, because see, look, here's the deal. You see Terrence Crawford there. Terrence Crawford, and this is what that Bob Arum was trying to throw at Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford needs to come in there and say, hey, you know what? You motherfucker need to fight me. Michael Blunt, see you in the next counterpunch, brother. See you in the next counterpunch. I see now why they keeping Spence from Crawford. Well, see, at this point, I think Errol Spence, they talk about Terrence Crawford, what he needs to do, right? But then why aren't they trying to, like, why isn't Errol Spence taking any type of responsibility for calling out Terrence Crawford? Antonio Matthews, was there a knockdown? No, there wasn't. Andre Rodriguez, peace. Spence looks really good and sharp. That's why I like you, Kurt. You called it like regardless of who you like or root for. Absolutely. You got to give, look, you have to give Errol Spence props. I'm just glad the brother can take a punch. I'm glad he's officially back. I'm glad he stopped the lifestyle that he made him to get in the fucking accident in the first place. But however, you grow and you learn through what you go through. And I think he's learned through something. He doesn't even look like a weight bully like some people called him. He looks slender. He looks focused. He looks hungry. I don't know how hungry because I do want him to call out Terrence Crawford. Call him out. Yeah, he's looking bad. Terrence, yeah, look. Danny got a world class ass beating. That's what happened to him. Now he needs to look. Terrence Crawford needs to make his mark. Like, hey, let's fight. Let's get it on. But I am glad he's recovered. You know what I'm saying? This is the time for Errol Spence to shine in his own town. I know guys like how do you say it? IOTBA. I'm on that bullshit again. I'm on that bullshit today, right? Yeah, he was a pretty big. Do you see the social distancing they have between the commentator, the pretty British woman, and Errol Spence? Right? Heard you the best, dog. See you on December 12th. Jakes, see you December 12th. Ooh, good straight left lands. Nice. Oof. And see, that left eye came from all those double jabs. They came from all those double jabs, bro. That's exactly what happened. Errol Spence is a tough mother sucker. He's a tough mother sucker. Now, what can we do to get Prime Boxing TV? You deserve to be there, bro. Hey, keep subscribing, keep coming. The resume speaks for itself because, those type of things, word of mouth goes far, you know. Castro, it has been a busy time for boxing. It has. Yeah, for the sport. Let me see what Spence is saying. Now, as you heard this, Spence won't call out Crawford. No, he didn't. If you notice, I'm just gonna crawl out. I'm just gonna chill out at my ranch real a little bit. See that type of shit. That's what I'm talking about. And see, you can't expect someone like Terrence Crawford to do all the fucking work when a guy that just doesn't want to fight him. Kurt Fat Face DeVille. Yeah. Fuck Google. Fuck Google. Whatever. Fuck you too. um, look, he was screaming stuff over at and then team. No, they don't want Bud. They don't want Bud Crawford. They don't want to interview Bud Crawford. They don't want to give Bud Crawford the look. People know what it is. People know what it is. Um, Errol Spence won tonight. Looked great. Looked fantastic. But I mean, Danny Garcia's already been beaten twice. And it goes back to the video I made people about Terrence Crawford, and he asked a question about Danny Garcia. Why are people thinking Danny Garcia is a top welterweight? He's been beaten by all the top welterweights. So does that make him a top welterweight? Counterpunch. They are not the greatest salesmen. No, they are not. Yeah, Bud was in the fucking building. I mean, and it's crazy. It's like, okay, so what the fuck? See, this is that, look, this is that bullshit that I'm talking to you guys about the different like the companies, the promotional companies. They don't want to do that because they don't want to give Terrence Crawford airtime because Terrence Crawford is being paid by another promotional company. They do that. See, Terrence Crawford should be right there where fucking Sean Porter's at. This shit is becoming a monopoly, bro. It is. It's terrible. Yeah, that fucking suit's too small. He should get a bigger suit. I guess he's still trying to show people, convince people he has a physique. Fuck out of here. Crawford didn't even get in the ring either, did he? No, he didn't. But here's the thing. It's like he's there. You know, he was there spectating and stuff like that. Well, at least they showed him he was there. But, I mean, what did it show you otherwise? It didn't show you diggly shit. Because, look, if I'm an unbiased commentator, I'm like, look, Terrence Crawford is here. Let's see what Terrence Crawford felt about the fight. Then that would give him an opportunity to critique his rival and call out his rival. Okay? House Sahafi. They're both good fighters. But I know that this is the problem. Errol Spence fights who Al Hammond tells him to fight. Al Hammond didn't say, hey, don't call out anyone because we have a Manny Pacquiao fight in place. So why would I call out? See, welcome back, Errol Spence. Congratulations on your victory. See, Manny Pacquiao just tweeted that. Let's check out these other tweets real quick. Who else? I mean, that's it. I guess that's all they wanted to show us because that's the only thing they're trying to project, Al Hammond, is to get him in there with a guy like Errol Spence. And a guy like Errol Spence with Manny Pacquiao in his career, I don't know if that'll be a good fight. The only saving grace, Errol Spence is a southpaw and Manny is a southpaw and he's a very good one. But we do, Sarah, you're right. We do need to hear Crawford. Yeah, Bud needs to leave Top Rank. Yeah, keyword, unbiased commentator. Yeah. Wait a minute, let me see. Are they sure they have a future pack fight? They don't know. They're not sure. Because Manny's not sure. Manny might say, I'm ready. Then Manny might say, no, I have to be at my home, my country. For my Filipino people, I cannot. I have other obligations. Being a senator. Guy, I couldn't reach you, bro, when the Spence versus Danny started. I don't know. I don't know what it was, Thug Righteous. Rose said it was more than once he doesn't want Bud. Rose, yeah, he doesn't want Bud. And like I told you guys, don't worry. Listen, I'm going to post the video. I'm going to end this video. Yeah, Jordan, that's what look, that shit could happen. I've been hearing Manny for fucking 20 years or more. Right? But anyway, you guys, thank you guys for joining the chat. Everybody in the chat has been counterpunched. Stay tuned for more videos. There are more to come. I got at least a few more to upload to you guys. I will see you guys way before then on live. I'll see you guys probably every day up until that time. But as of right now, I'm getting off. I know, fuck Al Hammond. Peace, guys. Be safe. And everybody has been counterpunched. Peace.